Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lou, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things when it comes to the people that we choose in our lives, whether they be family or friends or not, and a couple of other things that I'm going to be touching on here, on this channel. I don't know. I've been told several times I should go into podcasting, so I guess now we're going to see how it goes. And I'm willing to do, full time work for YouTube consistently and upload more than 2 videos a day if allowed. But I need to understand that I have that okay with, with not just them, but obviously the audience, which is you guys, and I guess you could say that what I am is the real deal. I come from exactly where I say I come from. And there are people that can back up everything that I say if I can't do it myself. But I wanted to go over this story with you guys because this story is a very heartfelt, very heartbreaking story that unfortunately, comes down to the children of always. It's always the children that always suffer, for the actions of not just their parents, but adults, period. Because what I've gone through is something very troubling because it not only includes the judicial systems, the courts, the judges, it also includes law enforcement as well. And I'm going to touch the subject with child protective services as well and their failure. So when I tell you that the story that I'm going to share with you guys, it's pretty long, it's extensive. It's going to take more than a couple of weeks to, fan out because of all the stuff that it has involved in it, and believe me when I tell you, you have to choose your people very, very, very cautiously, only because of the simple fact that you don't know what their intentions are. You don't know what kind of hidden agendas that they have. What type of levels of disloyalty do they carry? Because unfortunately, when the things happen, you just can't go and undo it because this isn't a fictitious matrix. You can't hit reset. It doesn't work like that. As hard as you try, the outcome will always be wrong if the intentions are wrong. You're never going to be able to do something wrong and then get something right without, unfortunately, consequences. That's why when it comes to your relationship with the Lord, don't ever compromise it. Because when you compromise with the Lord, everything else just falls apart, and the Lord is pretty much the cornerstone, as he said he was, that holds it all up. So unfortunately, we have that responsibility to educate ourselves and prepare ourselves to deal with these things. And unfortunately, my experience with it was extremely harsh, and unfortunately, it's like I said, from earlier before, unfortunately, the kids are the ones that they get caught in the middle. And unfortunately, this one was done by a mother, not a dad. So let's get on with it. So I wanted to touch down with the base of alienation. This is what they call brainwashing a child. So when you brainwash a child, you're going to teach this child things that were not true. Now, if you're teaching a child something that did actually happen, so for example, say that the father was really highly abusive and, he was really terrorizing the kids and whatnot, then the proof would obviously be, obvious. So imagine that a father gets separated from their children, and then a year later, they're not the same. That makes no sense. And the videos that I'm going to show you right now, the story that I'm going to, show to you guys in these videos are going to show you how the relationship between a good father and good children are destroyed by the choices of an evil mother with high hidden agendas, mostly for a green card for residency. And the proof that was given in the divorce proved quite a lot of things. And it was sufficient enough to where now, it could even warrant deportation, because the crime that was committed was not just against, the husband in a fraudulent marriage, but at the same time, it was also child abuse and allowed a certain entity, a certain person with ties to pretty much self-said illuminatis. So if that is actually the truth, then that means that the change in this story with these children, unfortunately become apparent. Check this out. All right. Yeah, no problem. And then what's your name? I'm Nathan.
You got no weapons on you at all?
No,
Can I pat you down?
Yeah, of course.
Domestic. I know you called us, but we're just making sure for
No, I know. I told you to go ahead and do it
safety of
anyways.
everybody.
I told you to
All
go
right,
ahead and do
man.
it anyway.
We're gonna go to
Right here.
just stand by. Let us
Yeah,
talk
I'm
to
right
her
here.
first.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know what y'all.
I'm cool. I'm not mad at her or anything. Vamos a ver.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? How are you? I'm fine. So I guess you got. He just wants to see the kids. Is that okay? Yeah. You want him to come in, or you want the kids to come out? Or no? No, kids come out. Niños. He just want to see the kids.
Solo un abrazo, mamá. Yo no te queda el problema. Hi,
Bonita. Hi.
I miss you so much.
You're so
I miss you so much. I miss you so much. I love you. I love you and I miss you so much. Let me see you. Oh my God. Hey, baby.
You got is that you got your car fixed?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait,
Where's your shoes?
can we see? Can we see?
Go ahead.
Wait, you drive this? Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
The videos that I'm going to present to you are videos that are over a decade long. There are about 3 terabytes of videos here, still pictures, videos of me with the children that I've been raising since birth, since 2013, well over a decade. These are pictures of me with the kids because I spent so much time with them. The mom isn't really in a lot of the pictures because of her preference in working and the things that she chose to do in life. So being that this file is just so massive with so many pictures and so many videos, there's nothing but smiles and just great memories in this file. Again, it is massive. It is just too much for me to bring to the courts for anybody to see within even a day's worth of time because of how much there is here. There are pregnancies, baby showers, birthdays, outings galore, church outings, all kinds of stuff. The last visit that we had, the supervised visit, showed me how much abuse has actually happened. That's Abby right now. That's us at the beach. I took the kids to go visit. And this is all we pretty much did. There's David and Jazz running by. These children have never witnessed an argument, let alone a physical fight like they did when the mother assaulted me on November 28th of 2022. And all of these pictures, they're all good memories, not bad memories. And unfortunately, I cannot control what unfortunately, and now I'm here to try to put together as much evidence to prove the counter. And you can see there are a lot of pictures, and I am nowhere near towards the ending of all these files, but these files do go back to 2013, to the birth of David, my little man that I raised since birth. And these are just so many pictures of so many different things. And unfortunately, as a vlogger of over 20 years, I don't have any actual arguments or fights to prove, because me and have never been involved in any arguments or fights. I was never the person that she's painting now as an abuser, a manipulator, and so much more, which is so disheartening and degrading at the same time, to think that someone can stoop so low for the benefits of citizenship to do these things. This person has messed up a lot of lives, mine, my children's, and especially her employers. Her boss was never going to sell that hotel. He was never going to leave the United States. But imagine, he was just as manipulated and conned as I was. And I can prove this. This is just an image of David when he was younger. This was him at 1 year of age, back in 2014 of June 18. What are you doing there, huh? What is that? What are you doing? This is another one with me babysitting the kids. That's my boy.
Quítese. Quítese.
Ya, déjalo.
Que se me pone en medio y le quiero tomar una foto.
These were just examples of me with the children. Here's another one with him a little older. Here he's about almost 4 years old. He seems really happy. This is me taking him to kindergarten. His first day.
Yo recogiéndolo primero. Ya, papá, ya almost ready. Almost ready.
What did you do?
Me?
No, what did you do over here? What happened? You did the spaghettis?
Yes.
No.
What?
Good job, puppy.
Okay.
You did it in one try. Wait a minute, hold on.
What is it?
You did it.
Right here.
Yeah, well, I caught it mad late,
Thanks,
but I'm glad I was able to catch it. Good job, puppy. Real good job. You're definitely a special brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
What happened here?
It's skin boo boo.
Oh no!
No, it's okay.
Let me see it. Is that inside the page? Yeah. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yes! Enter the page again.
So many examples. This was David dealing with bullies in school. They gave him a black eye and a busted lip. Picking him up from school with a mark on his face. which is why he was approved for the Hope Scholarship. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been exposed to the type of abuse I'm understanding that's happening with my children, but this doesn't look like abuse to me. Not even close. So now, after seeing these videos and seeing this proof, you're going to move on to a whole new other subject, to where then you're going to quickly realize, what are the results when you choose to do something evil, when you choose to do something wrong, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of the results that come out from that are consequences, bad ones, because you choose to do evil, you choose to do bad. And to be honest with you, there are going to be some people that are going to encourage it. There are going to be some people that are even going to be like, happy for it. And to me, for those people, they can, suffer the same consequences because they're going along with something that they shouldn't. And for some people, they know the difference. They know that what's being done and said is wrong, and they still don't care and go through with it. And then they start boo-hooing and crying when the consequences come back in. That make it make sense. I have no idea how that works, how that mentality works, but if you have even an inclination of what's happening and what's going on, and that morally it's wrong, then you should responsibly understand to pull back from that person or people, and unfortunately that's not the case here. And unfortunately, with some families, that type of, breakdown is detrimental to their relationship, because at the end of the day, communication would have, given more clarity, would have given, more access to work things out. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. So the results of that are, the fallbacks and the repercussions of it. So to be honest with you, how can a person even deal with something like that? I ask myself. So.
Sal, yo lo que te estoy preguntando a ti es tu fidelidad conmigo. Es lo que yo te estoy preguntando a ti. No solo la fidelidad, pero qué es lo que tú quieres conmigo. Si es que quieres algo. Es lo que yo estoy tratando de entender. Si tú no quieres estar conmigo, mira, escucha, si tú no quieres estar conmigo, ok. Lo que yo pido es que tú seas honesta conmigo y me digas lo que quiero entender. Tú te fuiste y se lo contaste a las amigas tuyas que yo te caí encima y que yo te estaba manejando el dinero y dejándote sin nada, que tú siempre tenías que pasar rogándome por dinero.
Siempre te he estado pidiendo dinero, eso fue lo que yo dije, que cuando yo necesito algo te tengo que pedir dinero a ti.
Ok, déjame preguntar, quizás tú no me estás entendiendo la pregunta. Lo que yo estoy diciendo es que, lo que me están contando es que tú estás pidiendo como que en malas formas, no en buena, o sea, sí, él me maneja el dinero y todo lo que yo necesito él me lo da. Yo nunca tengo falta.
Yo dije,
No. Lo que me están diciendo a mí, es que tú estás diciendo que yo te estoy manejando el dinero y yo te estoy dejando sin nada. Tú siempre tienes que, ay, dame dinero, por favor. Así es como lo están pintando. Me están pintando.
Así lo estás entendiendo tú.
No.
Así lo estás entendiendo tú.
¿Sabes?
¿A dónde están los rollos de tape?
Los tapes. Están ahí.
¿Dónde?
Hay uno allá en el durito ese. Ellos me lo están explicando como tú lo estás diciendo. Son en malas formas, ¿sabes? No buenas formas. El dinero como que si yo te lo estoy controlando en malas formas. Tú me estás diciendo a mí, tú se lo dijiste con cosas buenas, pues ¿sabes qué? O tú se lo dijiste en mala forma y ellos lo entendieron así, o tú se lo dijiste en buena forma y ellos te malentendieron.
¿Qué voy a hacer yo? No, yo no puedo.
Arreglarlo. A decirles a ellos, mira, yo en ningún momento lo decidí o lo traté de decirlo en mala forma. Cuando yo te dije que él me estaba manejando el dinero, yo lo dije en buena forma. Ellos me están diciendo que tú le dijiste a ellos en mala forma. Mindy me está diciendo a mí que tú dijiste que yo te he caído encima más de una vez. Angie también me lo está diciendo. O ellos están mintiendo o eres tú. Y si tú crees que yo te voy a hacer daño, pues mija, tú sabes que de verdad tú sí que eres pendeja. Porque tú no sabes que yo te amo de verdad.
Sí, pero cuando te coronas no dices eso, que me amas. dijiste a Chris que yo no era una buena madre.
¿Quién te dijo? Yo nunca he dicho una cosa así. Si yo no he hablado con Chris.
¿Y todos los mensajes que le estuviste mandando?
No tenía nada que hacer contigo.
Tú le dijiste en uno de esos mensajes que yo no era buena madre.
Alguien te viene a decir, Luis te dijo que tú eres una mala madre. Ah, sí, pues mejor mal padre. ¿Verdad que soy mal padre también? ¿Verdad? Dime. Pues dime tú. ¿Ah? Yo me paso abusando de estos niños.
No sé, eres tú el que si piensa eso de lo que tú estás abusando.
Yo no, pero te estoy preguntando, o sea, no me respondes así, ve, es lo que no me gusta de ti. Hi guys.
You guys want to see them? They're nice. They're my toys because I bought them. I'm gonna make her mac and cheese.
Okay. All right. We need, kids, we need you all to come on.
You don't want to be here? You know, like getting sleepy?
Can you all come in the room just and tell him whatever you want or don't want?
I know I want to say hi. Hi. Let her go, baby. Let her go.
No,
Fine. Let her take you too.
no,
Then let her go.
no. No, let me go.
No.
Let me go, please. They can let me go.
Why?
Let it go.
Look.
Thank you.
Let her go, baby. Let her go. Hi, mommy. Hi. Look at me, Abby. Abby. Don't do what they taught you to do. Are you serious right now? Okay, fine. It's not funny. You see what you just taught her? The same thing that they're teaching you and you. You know very well.
Okay.
There are people who are showing you things
Okay,
that
we're
shouldn't
not gonna
be.
talk about that, okay?
So
We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm asking you, let's talk. You know what? I'm not even mad at you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I understand you guys are young. You guys, don't really understand what's happening. When you guys get bigger, maybe one day I can explain to you what happened. But you know what? From her age, I taught you the truth, and I taught you the truth. You guys know the difference between right and wrong, don't you? Yes or no? Good. You know the difference between truth, and you know the difference between lies. You should know that.
Okay. I really need you all to be in here so we can capture it on camera.
Yeah.
Well, we need to capture it. Remember, we have the camera up here, and this is so that I can get your reaction on camera, if you don't mind. Okay?
Come on. Vente. Come on. Vente. Ya. No. Vente. Give me a hand, puppy. Come on.
Okay. Come on, give me your hand.
Come on.
Come with me, and I just want you all to sit on the
Did
couch.
you forget me?
Okay.
You forgot me, didn't you? I got some videos I can show you too. Come on. We need to see this. Vente. This is what I'm talking about. Vente. Come on. Vente. Go. Vente. Come on.
All right, we're not gonna force it.
So this is how it is. You guys know the difference between right and wrong, and yet you want to play along with it, right?
Okay, we're not gonna.
No? Okay. Just know I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Whatever they told you, I can't help what they told you. You don't have to act like this. Okay? Both of you know that. As a matter of fact, let me show you something.
While we're here. So now I want you to imagine what you just
Something I
witnessed.
think you guys need to see.
So now I want you to imagine what you just saw. And unfortunately, what just happened here was just over a year after that last encounter with the police escort. Now, mind you, from then to now, that's the result. And there are some that are going to say that I'm just going for tit for tat, like one, erroneous police officer told me. And then there's the fact that, I have evidence. I also have testimonies of those closest to me. And siblings aren't always the closest, believe me when I tell you. Unfortunately. But it's sad. It really is sad when you can actually come across these things. And now with the disadvantage of not having the financial backing for a lawyer, which I really do need, and for legal representation, I can honestly say that I could use a lot of help. And it's not just for my kids, and it's not just for me. It's really for just the actual, correct thing to do. Fighting for children is never a question. That's just something that I've learned in life. But unfortunately now, the task to put it all together and the walk to do it, it's going to be quite amazing. And I know that because the Lord has been, watching over me, guiding me, and showing me exactly the things that, I could be doing right, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. So, bear with me on these, hard times. God bless you guys. God bless the United States. God bless the world. Bye-bye.